Shim from Sick Puppies. How you guys doing?
Awesome, man. How you feel?
We're doing good.
Pointfest, man.
Absolutely, and I'd like to first of all say by what you guys are doing. Almost unprecedented.
Well, there's a lot of bands. There's 29 bands, and most of them, I would say 27 of them will roll into town, in the back of a bus, half asleep, and get up and play their gig and get out of town.
Yeah.
You guys have been here for about 3 months now, apparently, something like that.
Yeah.
And you're doing this today, and then you're doing a show for us tonight with a couple of local bands, great local bands, and then by the way, you're playing Pointfest tomorrow. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. Well, you guys treat us better than fucking almost any other city.
That's very true.
Yeah.
Even in this particular city, everybody really does love you guys a lot here, by the way.
Thank you.
So tonight, Harrah's, I think the doors are at 7?
Doors are at 7. It's first come, first serve, up to capacity. If you have yourself a Pointfest ticket, they will let you in. You got to be 21 to get through, but I suggest get there at 7. That way you're ensured a spot to see a show that should be just absolutely incredible.
Yeah, and when it first came out, it was like, hey, you guys are going to do an acoustic set. Did you guys just say, no, we don't want to bother with that, let's just plug in and play full on, or what happened there?
No, I think we really enjoy the acoustic sets. I mean, a lot of the songs that we write, especially on the new record, we've got a new album coming out called Tripolar. It's
July 14th?
That's the one, man.
Yeah.
And most of our songs start on either a bass lick from Emma or an acoustic guitar lick, and the melodies and stuff, they all kind of are born from that sort of thing in a room. It's not just a riff straight up. It's like, so usually we can figure out a good way to make it sound good acoustic, and it's a very different monster. So it's a good thing to tackle, and it's good fun to have.
If you don't mind me asking Emma to answer a question here, I just read, I just read it today, and I'm sorry, that is it you two that met in high school, is that right?
Yeah.
How do you get along with you guys? Yeah. How do you guys get along after all this time after high school? You guys still get along okay?
Well, it's been 10 years, and I don't know, it's kind of like you're in a band with somebody, and, well, actually, no, I'm just kidding. No, that was a joke. No, it's like, we're more like brother and sister, so it's like, imagine going out on tour with your brother.
Yeah, well, I hate my brothers, so that'd be bad. No, I'm kidding. It's just a joke. So having all of that history, since you guys known each other for 10 years, actually helps, right?
Certainly does, yes.
All right, cool. And you mentioned...
It's called chemistry. Much like we have on the radio.
Much like we have. I mean,
we're not so much.
The new song, the Street Fighter War song, that's another song that was, or that is a song that was on a video game. You guys travel around in buses a lot. Do you guys do video games? Are you guys video game players, any of you guys at all?
We're not probably the biggest video game band, but, a couple of us, I play PSP, because I got it for my birthday, so I'm stoked, so I'm getting right into that. And then just, like, Xbox, I guess, that's about it, yeah.
Any reading? I mean, what's the...
Yeah, reading, movies.
Yeah, we're kind of like nerds on the bus.
Yeah,
we just watch movies and go on the computer and
we drink cups of tea and go on the internet.
Right. There could be, it could be worse. It always could be worse.
Well, anything could be worse.
Yeah.
I mean...
It's not. You could be walking around the street with a sandwich board around you.
You could.
I'm sorry that I bring that up.
You could have a free hug sign.
You got to tell me the sandwich board story. I mean, I'm sure you've told it a billion times.
That's just the job that I had before I came over with Emma to make what we've now built in the States. Probably like 5 years ago, I had that job now. And we just, Emma was working telemarketing, I was holding up a sandwich board that advertised 2 for 1 shoes. I didn't wear it.
Oh, you didn't wear it? Okay, you didn't have to wear it.
It was a lollipop sign. It was one grade above that in the
sandwich
department.
Right, yeah.
So, I held that, and that was where I met the Free Hugs guy, and that's how we met and made the Free Hugs video.
Right. Now, you said it was 5 years ago. Does it seem 5 years ago?
It's weird. It's kind of strange, like different experiences, I think. I think that happens with anybody, like when you're 12 years old and you get to you turn 18 and it's a big deal. It's like 12 seems like forever ago because you've changed internally, but in the real scheme of things, it's like it didn't feel like it was that long ago. So it's kind of interesting, especially being on the road, living in a bubble of a tour bus. It's a really interesting dichotomy how things change.
So from the sandwich board job and telemarketer job, when did you know? Okay, music is all we're going to do. We can leave everything.
Well, that was what we.
That's what you left behind.
When we were doing the sandwich board and telemarketing job, music was all we were doing. It's just that that was just what we did to make money to feed ourselves.
So, but that's what I mean, though. Yeah. Now, at what point were you like, okay, this is all we're going to do? We're just playing music.
When we moved over to the States,
right?
We bought the plane tickets, came over, so used the money that we had earned from
one way.
Yeah, no, you had to buy a return. We would have done it one way, but you had to buy a return because of the visa problems, and you never know with Australians what they're going to bring into the country, so you always got to have an insurance policy. So but now we got work visas and we're set, and we don't have any real reason to go home anymore.
What did the folks say whenever you said, "Hey, I'm packing up and moving to the States"?
Me personally, well, my folks weren't in Australia anyway, so I kind of had free reign over what I did. But they're pretty supportive, yeah.
What about you?
Me, my parents are always supportive. My parents were supportive to the point of nausea.
Good.
Because they would say, like, you keep talking about, are you going over to the States? You big deal. You're going to be a big rock star. Come on, when are you going? When are you going? And finally, I did. But for years, they would give me a hard time about not going, which is better than the opposite. Some people are like, you're not going. No, you've got to become a doctor or something like that.
Yeah.
So I think we were lucky in that regard, which is one of the things that I think that when you get, especially we've found our fans, people who are interested in Sick Puppies that will gravitate towards the music, might not have that sort of encouragement from their family, and they find encouragement to be who they are from other things, and music is a very good one of those things. And so, just not like just seeing people doing what they want to do and being able to connect with it is really important.
You miss home?
I do. Yeah, I have family back there, and I'm a bitch.
I don't care if you've been there for 7 days or 7 years. If you've ever been to Australia, you miss it once you've been there. I had the good fortune of spending like 5 days there, and I don't remember most of it. Pictures show that I was there, but it's a great place. People are so genuine and so nice over there. So.